All right then, welcome back. It's time for the Wake Up Nigeria Kitchen to come alive once again with the one and only Chef Adex. It's great to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been so much busy, so that's one of the reasons.
You're busy making money. That's what we want now. That's what we're looking for. It's great to have you back. Now, he's one of our golden chefs, the ones that, you know, when you see him in the kitchen, you just know whatever they're making is gonna be amazing. But chef, you need to tell us what we're making today.
Okay, so this month we'll be making frittata. So we are traveling all the way from Nigeria to Italy.
Italy. Yeah. Okay. Frittata. What is a frittata?
Okay, frittata simply means is an Italian egg dish base.
Okay.
Consists of proteins, vegetables, cheese, and milk. Okay,
cheese, milk, vegetables, and there's a protein in there, right?
Okay, there is shrimps too.
Okay.
So we'll be infusing shrimps and sausage just to make it very rich.
All right. So let's talk ingredients. You've already started, you've already mentioned shrimps. Yeah. These are just, you know, small, it's not that much shrimps here, but it's frozen shrimp, yes?
Yeah, it's frozen.
It's not the dried type. We're not rehydrating.
Not the dried type.
Okay, fantastic. Frozen shrimp. Then we
have our Irish potato.
Okay.
We have this is our garlic.
Yeah.
We have onion. This is parsley for garnishing.
Yeah.
Spinach. Then the egg, which is the star of the dish. We have our black pepper. We have salt. We have a Spanish smoked paprika.
Okay.
And this is our milk.
Okay, so what sort of milk is this? Was this powdered milk you just
this
rehydrated?
is a powdered pig milk.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, powdered milk. We, you know, because there's full cream, there's
cooking cream.
There's
also.
cooking cream.
Yeah, so since we are using butter and then we're also using cheese, exactly, it makes the dish very rich already. All right,
so this is just basic cheddar cheese.
Yeah, cheddar cheese.
Yeah, and just, you know, some chicken sausages here as well with some butter. So it's a combination of ingredients. It's not very common in the average home, you know, to have all this at once. Obviously, you have eggs, you have your potatoes, but spinach sometimes, cheese sometimes. So without these ingredients, can you still make a frittata?
Sure, you can. So for me personally, right? So if you don't have spinach, for instance, so you can go with bell peppers. Then the most what is it called? The cheddar cheese. We can also do it, but it's very important when you are making frittata, unlike omelette.
All right, fantastic. So what is the first thing we need to do? What's the first thing we need to get started?
The first thing we need to get started with just by peeling the Irish potato. After that, then we.
All right, please, let's go ahead. Are we using a potato peeler here?
Yeah, I have a potato peeler. I also have my knife with me.
Okay, go ahead. So let's start attacking those potatoes, because I know that any work with potatoes tends to take time.
Sure, it does.
Know? So, you know, I've never really been a fan of peeling potatoes. Of course, those are the ingredients you have on the screen there if you would like to try this out yourself at home. Please make an effort, take a quick video and show us what you're up to in your kitchen. And yeah, we will definitely be giving a few comments to see how it comes out. So potato, shrimps, and sausage frittata is coming your way very, very soon. So peeling these potatoes, as I was saying earlier, I don't like peeling potatoes. It's like punishment for me, you know. But I know that if you don't peel them, obviously you won't get the effect that you're looking for.
Exactly. Okay, but this Irish potato, in most cases, right? Let's say if you want to make maybe potato wedges, for instance, but maybe oven baked potato, so you don't really need to peel. All you need to do is just to wash the back with a lot of salt, then scrub it off. Then just dice, then pop it in the oven. That's all. So it's not compulsory, but you just have to make sure you wash it very well to get rid of the dirt and some germs that might have been on it. That's all.
So after peeling, what's happening to the potato?
Okay, so after peeling, right, we are going to dice it thin.
Okay, can you show us the dicing process?
Okay, this thin slices, thin slices.
Okay, sorry, let me see if I can bring you over here to show the dicing.
All right.
Let's come over here so we can show everyone how you're dicing them down. All right, good. All right.
Okay, so this we are going for the rondelle cut.
Okay.
So, but thin slices.
All right. Okay.
Because you are not cooking it for too long.
Very thin.
It has to be very thin.
Like wafer thin.
Exactly.
Okay, this is very similar to if you wanted to make like potato chips.
Exactly,
the dried one, that very dry fried potato chips. Okay, that looks amazing.
Thank you, ma.
So obviously your knife skills are way better than mine. If I have one of those processors that can slice it like this, I can go ahead with that.
Okay, you can also go with the, what is it called? You can also use the peeler or
peeler.
mandolin. But the problem about the mandolin, they are too dangerous. So if care is not taken, you end up cutting your fingers off.
But then obviously this knife is super sharp as well.
Very, very sharp.
So,
so you need to be very careful as well.
All right. So that is one of the reasons why we like Chef Adex. He teaches us something brand new every single day. He shows up in the kitchen. Yes, so go ahead. Just show off, please show off. Continue showing off. So obviously making it this thin is to make sure that, you know.
Because we are lining them flat in the pan.
Fantastic.
Then before we now add the egg. So, and it also make it cook very fast.
All right then, now Chef Adex, I'm going to let you continue peeling those potatoes because of Chef Adex. Chef Adex just brings flavors, brings fresh ingredients. In fact, when he's combining them all, it's just always great to see. And if you missed it earlier, we're making a frittata today. We're making a potato, shrimp, sausage, cheese frittata. So apparently you can make a frittata with almost any ingredient, as long as it can be flat.
Sure. It's just like an omelette.
And yeah, speaking of omelets, we have the eggs.
Our star ingredient happens to be the egg.
All right, so what happens with our star ingredient right now?
Okay, so what I did, the egg has already been cracked.
Of course.
Then after cracking it, then the egg has already been mixed.
Yeah, could you show us a little?
So this is mixed, this is whisked.
Okay.
So now, after I haven't added the ingredient yet, so like we need to season it with just a pinch of salt.
Please go ahead.
Then black pepper.
Please show us.
Okay.
So yeah, so you can see the chef's hand there doing.
Okay, the reason why I reduce the amount of salt because there's already salt here. We also add salt here, so you don't need to add too much so that you don't end up ruining the dish.
Salt and pepper straight in?
That's all.
All right, that's all. No other ingredients?
No, for now.
Spices, rather.
So
for now. Okay.
After that, we go in with our spinach.
Okay, fresh spinach that has been, you know, lightly chopped. And then now we're going in with this.
And the sausage as well.
Okay, so these shrimps have been pre-fried.
They're pan grilled.
Pan grilled, okay. And of course the sausages are cooked as well. So that's that. And now we whisk.
So after that, we transfer the potato inside.
So for those that don't know, we've already pan-fried these potatoes.
Yeah, for at least 6 to 10 minutes is fine.
Okay. So they were sliced really finely.
Thin slices.
Go ahead, go ahead. And then fried for about 10 minutes. And now they're also going in. Interesting. A lot of flat ingredients inside this frittata. Okay. And now we mix. So for those who like plantain, you could probably add some plantain in there.
Exactly,
right?
that which makes it plantain frittata.
Plantain frittata. So now we have like a skillet kind of pan here. And are you putting this butter in a hot skillet? Or?
Yeah, we need to put the butter.
Okay, so the butter is in a hot skillet, not a cold one.
Yeah, hot
Go ahead.
one.
Okay.
Then we add the cheese.
Yes. Okay.
After the cheese, we are going with the milk.
All right, so that milk, one more time, apparently was powdered milk. And you just added a little bit of water?
Yeah, that's all.
But if I wanted to use evaporated milk, could I use that?
Sure, that is fine. You can also use cooking cream too.
Cooking cream?
Yeah, that is, it works perfectly too. Just I know cooking cream now is quite expensive, so I decided to go with the easily ingredient that people can easily get around there.
Sure.
Which is not too
So
costly.
for those that missed it earlier on, we had the eggs in there with salt and pepper. Then we added in the shrimp and the sausage. Then we added in the potatoes. Then the diced spinach as well. And he's also added the cheese in there. Now he's put in about 100 grams of butter in the skillet. And now he adds the mix. Okay, so To many out there who have never seen a frittata before, this looks like concussion.
Because all the ingredients are already mixed together.
He added in some powdered milk in there with the cheese to, you know, also give it that milky feel. But it's essentially an omelette, or let's say a pizza-style omelette.
Okay,
because
so
it's layered flat.
Yeah, so frittata and omelette, they're almost the same. But the only difference here now is the combination of the cheese.
Okay.
So, and at the same time, this is similar to the Spanish, or what's it called, omelette.
Okay.
Because it's also...
Chef Adex, something still inside this bowl. Wait. This is, we're in Nigeria, please. Add all this egg and all the... this is your chef's... can't be wasting for this 2025. Please. All right, then. So, how long are we looking at to have this completely
so this
cook?
10 minutes is fine.
Okay.
Because as you are, after the pot is being covered, you're also steaming it.
Okay.
So it will cook very fast.
All right. So I'm not touching it. I'm not mixing it.
I'm
not doing anything
so
to it.
The only thing you could do, maybe just slot the spatula around it so that it doesn't get sticky.
Okay,
So,
at the edges.
Exactly. So after like 10 minutes, we just flip. That's all. But in most cases, if you have oven, you could just pop it in the oven very fast.
Seriously. So what sort of heat are we talking about with the oven now?
Okay, so let's say the temperature, let's say 120 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes is fine.
All right, fantastic.
Because if the temperature is too high, it will cook very fast, then which might not be completely cooked. So you need to go with the
How many eggs were in here before?
Okay, 8 eggs.
8 eggs. I want egg cost for market now. 8 eggs.
I think,
How many people are going to eat this now? How many people can this serve?
Okay, this frittata, I should be able to serve at least 6 to 7 people.
6 to 7
people.
breakfast
don't really need to be too heavy.
Yeah. But now that you've put all the ingredients into the frittata, what can you eat this alongside? Because it just feels like everything is already in there.
Okay, so frittata on its own is a complete meal already.
Okay.
It has shrimps, it has sausages.
It has
then
potatoes.
Exactly, potatoes.
So making it heavy.
Exactly, so you don't really need much with it. So another thing again is that, let's say, you know, that people that are they don't like eating too much. So another thing you can do, maybe you have maybe like lettuce, fresh tomato, cabbage, maybe grated carrot, then you just serve it on the side.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so we are eagerly waiting for this frittata to cook. As he said earlier on, you could actually, if you have an oven, you have access to an oven, you could actually put it into the oven so that it will be a little bit faster. But from here, I've noticed that you put it on quite a low fire.
So the reason why the temperature has to be low, because if the temperature is high, the egg will start burning under.
Okay.
Then there's a possibility that it might not be cooked through. So you need the
So it has to be like the lowest?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay,
you don't need too much heat for that.
No wahala. So I can see that there's still some ingredients here. We still have parsley and some paprika.
Yeah, we are done. The paprika, we are done with it. The salt, we are done. So the reason why we are still having this is just for garnishing. Then I have what is it called? My rodo emulsion that's already been made from.
Did you say rodo emulsion?
Yeah.
What does rodo emulsion? That's pepper emulsion.
Yeah. So, so for those that like want it to be a bit
hot.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So the sauce is just there.
I would love to see that. Is it far away?
Yeah, it's not far away.
Not far away.
I'll come. Let me quickly show you.
Okay. All right. Rodo emulsion.
Okay.
I'm really interested in finding out what that's about. Where did you put it?
I'm coming.
All right. So I can see something in a bottle here. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's probably...
Okay, that is the vegetable
oil. Okay. I thought maybe this was it. Go ahead. Let's see.
Okay.
Rodo emulsion. Yeah. Okay. Could you just place it here?
Okay.
Okay. So, wow. What did you add to this?
Okay. So for the rodo emulsion, right? So vegetable oil,
all right.
garlic.
Hold it up.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hold it steady. Yeah. Great.
Garlic, ginger, onion, then the vegetable oil, then our rodo.
One more time.
Okay, so here we have onion, garlic, ginger, then rodo, then a vegetable oil, black pepper.
What did you do to it to make it so smooth?
Okay, so after adding your onion, right, you add the garlic and ginger, then the rodo. You could chop it or you could blend. So after blending it, then you just pour like when you are making the normal pepper sauce. So after the pepper sauce has been made, then you now transfer it to blend and puree it.
Wow.
So that is what makes
this
it comes out like
rodo
this.
emulsion. That is a new one for me. We'll probably be buying it in supermarkets one day. Chef Adex Rodo emulsion. I love that. Fabulous. The Wake Up Nigeria kitchen has been busy. Oh, wow. Chef Adex, you have done it again. Look at that frittata.
It looks amazing.
It really does look amazing. Well done.
Even the
Titi,
sauce, nice. You didn't tell us about how you came about the sauce, though.
You know, I'm not particularly too adventurous about food.
Yeah.
You know, but well done. But so the question I wanted to ask was that you heard what he said, that paradigm, that mindset of straight up. You see the girl, ask her straight up.
Wow.
Are we in this or not? So in this, let us get. Do you? I mean, will that appeal to you? Does that appeal to you?
At this age,
yeah.
At this age, yes. But maybe when I was younger, no, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
I always got it, too. I didn't have the time. Yeah, I didn't have the time for drama.
I like the way it is
never
now.
have.
I mean, back then, you see people tell you, say, I pursued this game for 2 years. 2 years?
Oh, you have enough time.
Is it a degree?
So I always believe that the pursuing should happen in the relationship.
Is it
That's
diploma?
my belief.
Okay, inside the relationship.
Inside it, like if you like somebody, let them know you like them and start your relationship. But then you should know how to at least hold it back on some things until you guys probably get married or stuff. But why will you tell a guy to chase you then if he ends up with someone else, knowing you love him? Does it make sense?
I appreciate the 2 years thing, because if you're going to become an expert at something, you have to continuously
Expert at
be
what?
consistent.
Chef Adex, you're
doing
smiling.
it.
What do you
How
think
many
about
years
that?
did you take to learn to cook?
What do you think about
Years.
it? What
And
do you
now
think
he's
about
an
it?
expert.
Do you go up straight up, or are you the chasing gang?
Okay, as for me, I don't really have. I can't even chase a lady for 1 year.
Wow.
If I ask you out there, if you are saying no, I just.
You just move on.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you don't have to chase this for so long. Just try it out. Let's
Please,
let's
yes.
Oh, wow.
We're so
Let's
busy
get what you
talking
feel.
about it.
Wow. Let me just.
Dig in.
Oh, my days.
The wisdom of a little.
Wow.
Okay.
This is amazing, man.
Well done, Chef Adex. Well done. And thank you so much, King's Eyes.
Thank you for having me.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I like your outfits.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
really
yeah.
lovely.
Say the side should join the line. Say them plenty. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you for being a part of this show. We will see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye-bye.
7 a.m., guys.
Bye.